Hi, this week's topic is how are social studies concepts and generalizations developed. You're going to read chapter 4 and you're going to respond to some questions for chapter 4. In a small group, you're going to create some resources for a lesson and respond to a discussion guide. And then another independent activity will be to examine a chapter from a textbook that I provide for you and create a chart to determine the concepts from the textbook. We'll click on the week. That's the overview. We'll click on the week. You'll find the explanation that you're listening to already. Here is the readings and activities folder. And again, I put the information. You're going to read chapter 4 and you're going to answer the questions. You're going to then peruse a chapter from a textbook that's found in this folder, and you're going to create a chart that's called Finding Concepts in Textbooks. You're going to drop that in week 4 Dropbox as you put your questions in week 4 Dropbox from the chapter. And then in a small group, you're going to use the Concepts and Generalizations lesson development as an activity found in this folder, and you're going to complete the activity and discussion guide in your small group wiki, Concepts and Generalizations, and really it's called Generalizations and Concepts. I'm going to click on this folder so you can see. Here are the questions for chapter 4. There are 2. You can respond to just one of them. If you respond to both, I will give you extra credit. This is the copy of the textbook chapter. I'm going to click on that so you can actually see. Here is Unit 4. This is the chapter. It's on how the Constitution was used to establish our government. I'm going to go back to the readings. You're going to use this, and you're going to then use this chart based on that chapter. Based on that chapter, you're going to locate some concepts in that textbook chapter that I just showed you. You're going to determine how much space was needed to explain that concept. Was it 3 paragraphs, 16 lines? That's what you put in this part of the chart. And then, what was a prerequisite concept for understanding this concept? It could be something that's already in the textbook or something you feel would be needed to understand the concept that's being explained. So you're looking for concepts in that one chapter that I have provided from a textbook here in this folder. I'm going to go back to the folder again. And here's week 4 Dropbox that you're going to put your questions from chapter 4. Really, it's one question, but if you want extra credit, 2. And the chart for finding concepts in textbooks. Then you're going to use this information here, Concepts and Generalizations lesson development, with your small group wiki here. I'm going to click on this so you can take a look. And what you're going to be doing, and it's explained here, as a group, you're going to look for some advertisements that date from today, back in history, maybe through World War II or before. These are ads that are aimed at children or various adult groups. Get a variety that provide to form some generalizations about the changes in advertising. And you're going to use this information here and respond to these questions in this discussion guide to respond. So I will see some images of advertisements that you found on the internet, and then I'll see that your group has worked on responding to these questions. That's the group work this week that you're going to then put in the Generalizations and Concepts wiki. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to go back to that folder again. And here is the group wiki, and when you click on that, it should come up. I have all 4 groups, but you will be in one of those groups, and you will see only one group on yours. Since I'm the instructor, I do see all 4. Those are the activities for this week, week 4. I do want to explain, if I look at week 4, we have an assignment coming up, Twin Text Experience, week 5. If you click on this folder, there will be an explanation of this assignment and some exemplars on what you need to do this. Just know it's due week 5. I'm also alerting you that in week 7, the Cultural Learning Experience is due. And that information is here also in this assignments folder. If you have questions about either of these, please ask. Please watch the videos. That's why I've created them, to help you out. If you do have questions after you watch the video, don't hesitate to ask me. Don't hesitate to ask me about any of the activities that we are doing in week 4. I hope this explanation helps you. I'll see you online.